Hi everyone, and I welcome you to the show. My name is Gunpreet Singh. I welcome you to the TheCryptoSingh show. Well, today's show is all about the beginner's guide. Well, how to start, how to get into this market. As much theory as I could explain you, but till the time you guys don't do it yourself, you'll not find the resistance or the issues that are there. And everyone has their own issues. I had a lot of issues at that time on certain things. Well, I'll try to make it as simple as it for you guys so that you don't face those issues what I faced, but you could face some other issues. So you gotta try it and see how this works. So today's episode is about beginners. We're going to be starting from connecting to the wallets to starting your first break in this industry. So we'll be doing that in this show. But before doing that in the show, I'm sure a lot of you have the question, what are the difference between the exchanges? What are all these exchanges that we hear about? WazirX, CoinSwitch, Binance, MetaMask, there's a lot out there. But what exactly it is, we'll explain you on that. And to really know what these exchanges are, let's educate ourselves a bit on it. Well, I'm going to run you through this presentation just to quickly educate and really know the difference between these exchanges, what I'm talking about. And then it will be your turn to put in the money and realize what your resistance is, and do comment and let us know that if there are issues you are facing, and we'll be there to help you. So let's start. Let's get on to the show. So starting, let me just pull out this presentation. I've done it, tried to make it easy for you guys. So bringing this presentation out, till the time I do that, please do share, like, comment, press the bell icon, and share it with as many people as you can. So here the presentation is. I hope you guys can see it. Yup. So presentation, let me just go on the beginning and there I start with my presentation. We're going to quickly run through this. So what is a decentralized exchange? Well, decentralized, as the word would mean, decentralized. Now decentralized means there's no intervention or no third person involved in it. Or we could say it's not controlled by anyone. It's decentralized, right? So the power is not with any single person. It's with everyone. We all can use it with the equal amount of result or the same result that anyone would get. Well, technically, what else is there in it? We'll get into it. Don't worry about it. So, pros and cons. Well, let's start with pros first. As decentralized word would mean, no middleman, governments and regulators. None of these are involved. It's between the buyer and seller. So first point is that. Second is advanced security. Well, this is one of the most important aspect of decentralized exchanges. We all complain about getting scammed, isn't it? We all get complained about cybercrime. We all complain about all these crime that are happening online. Well, the advanced security is one of the biggest measures that the decentralized exchanges have, which means you are the owner of your assets. Now, how are you the owner of your asset? Well, in layman's language, let me just quickly run through this. It's like a bank locker and only you have the keys for it. Well, the keys are not physical keys. Keys are digital keys. So only you can open it. No other person can open it. So we'll get deep into it. When we start, we connect our wallets. I'll explain you everything part by part. So, and then we have DeFi and NFT integration. Well, DeFi and NFT integration means that they work on a smart contract and it's done on a decentralized exchange. Private keys, your coins, well, you could say it's a part of advanced security. I'll explain you what the private keys are. It's like the keys that you have in physical world. It's like the keys you have in a virtual world. And anonymity means somewhere again, it's a question of, there's no KYC required on these exchanges. They won't ask you where you live, who you are, how do you look, none. All they care about is it's a decentralized exchange. You can log in and start trading immediately. So there's a sense of security, there's a sense of privacy. So that's what the decentralized exchange really brings in. And there's no limit on transfer of crypto, right? So because nobody controls it, so there is no limit. You could do anything on it. So that's what decentralized exchange really does. Well, the cons, these are equally important. Limited trading tools, low liquidity, limited trading, the scalability level is lower, no fiat transaction. Well, limited trading tool and low liquidity really. So let me put it this way. In a centralized exchange, you could probably just put a stop order or a buy order, that I want to buy a certain product at certain price. That only can be done on a centralized exchange. Decentralized exchange won't help you do that. It will just transact for you at that very moment. So there's limited trading tool. Decentralized exchange won't give you charts. Decentralized exchange won't give you a lot of liquidity. So that's one of the cons of decentralized exchange. So if there is low liquidity, of course it means limited trading, and the scalability level is lower, no fiat transaction. Well, fiat, it does not accept any fiat currency. So these are the cons of decentralized exchanges. Well, now coming on to the centralized exchanges, the pros is high liquidity, trading volumes, tools for trading, fiat deposit and withdrawal, advanced UI, UX. Well, all of these things means that you could just swipe in your credit card and put money into a centralized exchange, and the money is there in your wallet. You could just transfer it from the bank. The money is there in your wallet, and once the money is there in any form, say in rupees, say in pounds, in dollars, you could convert that into a crypto, which is USDT, USDC, which are the stable coins. And then even if not, you could directly buy Bitcoin, you could directly buy Ethereum, you could directly buy anything. So these are the pros of a centralized exchange. But before all these pros, let's get on to the cons of a centralized exchange. This is very important for all of us to understand, that centralized exchanges are controlled by someone, right? So there could be a compromised security, because whatever you have on a centralized exchange is not yours. It's exchanges. Exchange holds your asset, right? Or in other words, you could say they have the authority to hold your asset. They need KYC, they need to know how you look, they need to know where you live, they need to know how much you transact, they need to know every single thing. Then you have strict regulations depending on the state. Well, today any country could ban any exchange and you're stuck there. So those are centralized exchanges. So not your keys, not your coins. As I explained, it is very simple. The assets or the coins, well, the coins are the ones we call assets. So this is, it's not under your control, it's under the centralized exchange's control. So you put it on them, you've given it to them. So that's the con that you have. The other cons is if compromised security, if it gets hacked, you're gone. The exchange comes down tomorrow, exchange goes bankrupt, you lose your money. So it's a very important point here that anything happens to exchange, you will lose your money. Whereas in decentralized exchange, you are safe. So, and they require KYC, they require all types of security, privacy. So everything in a centralized exchange is controlled by someone, is verified by someone. Until unless you aren't verified, you'll not be able to log in or trade. Decentralized exchange, you don't need to get verified. You can just log in and just trade and just have your private keys. So these are one of the biggest pros and cons of these exchanges. So coming to the conclusion, I've run you through the differences between them. There are two more differences which we need to understand. Well, what those two differences are? So centralized exchanges, whenever you exchange your crypto, or let's say you're buying USDT, Bitcoin, or you're selling Bitcoin and buying Ethereum, the gas fee, or let me put it in those words, the transaction fee is much lower. They don't charge you really high on it. Whereas in the decentralized exchanges, the gas fee is one of the biggest problems the industry is fighting for. So in layman language, the transaction fee, you could say, is something that everyone is fighting for. And so those fees are, they're so volatile or so high, and they are not fixed. So probably sometimes for a $200, say if you want to invest $200 in on a decentralized exchange into a crypto, you might be charged $150 as the gas fee. Or if you want to sell something worth $200, you will be again charged gas fee for $150. So that is one aspect where people like to use centralized exchange, and the gas fees are phenomenal on the decentralized exchange as of now. The industry, everyone is trying to change it, but let's see when that happens. But for now, yes, the gas fees are high, but also, the gas fee really depends on what time you're doing the transaction. Sometimes in the morning you're going to get lower gas fees, at night you're going to get higher gas fee. Well, high because US is working, the world is working at that time, when at the Indian time it's night, everyone is working, is in their offices. So probably try doing it in a time where things are shut, like say Sunday, it's a holiday, probably late early mornings where half of the world is sleeping. So the less the traffic, the less the gas fee. More the traffic, more gas fee, or the more transaction cost. So this is literally the difference between decentralized and centralized exchanges. Now coming to the point of making money, stepping into this industry, putting the first brick, let's connect wallets. So I'm just going to pull this off and we're going to go online to see how to connect our wallets. Well, to connect our wallets, let's just go on, first we would do for a centralized exchange. So for centralized exchange, let me go on to let's say CoinSwitch. Well, I would not recommend CoinSwitch really, because of one core reason is this app lets you transfer in the money, but it does not let you transfer the crypto outside. So you could probably only put money into it and then take rupees out of it. You can't transfer crypto, you can do nothing with it. You could only trade within the app. So that really limits the entire scalability of it. So that is one thing that you can, that's there with CoinSwitch. And then you have CoinDCX. Now CoinDCX will also provide you with staking and all. So what staking is or what it is, we'll discuss that. But I'm just trying to educate you on how to start your crypto. Put the first money into it, start investing, and not just theory. Let's get practical about it. So here is the login, and you have the CoinDCX app where you can click and put the CoinDCX app. So here you get your email, your password, everything has to be done. Well, before doing that, you need to verify. They'll ask you for verifications, all kind of thing. So get verified, start your app, start investing. You can do the money transfer. Remember one thing, that you need to verify your bank when you get into these apps. Once you verify your banks, is only through those banks you can send the money to these exchanges. Otherwise, if you send it from any other account and just verify it, they are not going to accept it. The money will be returned in your bank. The money won't be lost, don't worry about that. But the point is that it will not be credited in your account. So connecting wallets, now I hope you guys can see the screen. So when you can go on Google, you can search on it CoinDCX, and it's gonna give you these links. Well, we are going to be putting all the links in the Telegram group, Insta, and also your YouTube. So we're going to be putting that so that you don't click on the wrong links, but I'm just showing you how it works. So once you Google CoinDCX or you click on that link, you're going to get logged into it. So you need to get the verification done. Well, I've already got it done long time back, so I can't get it done again, but you guys need to get it done. Once you do it, you'll be able to log in and see the screen like this, where what all is there. I know you see all these digits, numbers. I'll explain you all, but right now the basic things that I really want to explain to you guys is that, here we go to the profile. Once we go to the profile, here complete your verification is your first checklist. Then bank details have to be verified. Only through those bank details can you transfer the money into the CoinDCX account, or be at any exchange in India that you could do it. So you deposit INR wallet after that, and then you complete your first trade. Well, that's about depositing money into it. And then you have security. Well, this is really important. So put on the Google Authenticator and secure it as much as you can. It's gonna give you probably a OTP on your Google Authenticator, your email. So do all of those things. So come on the security tab. click on it and get all of these security tabs on. Then you have KYC verification, which will eventually happen once you give them all the details that they require. So this is how you use CoinDCX, and then you can see this. You could come on the trade page and you could just start trading. Well, margin, just don't do it right now. Futures, don't do it right now. We'll explain you that, but that's high risk. So that's only for someone who's already been in the trade or for professionals. So for beginners, I won't recommend, but if you still want to do it, you're most welcome to do it. So once you go on the spot trading, so as soon as you go on the spot trading, here is what you're going to be seeing, the charts like this. You could probably, all of these are the cryptocurrencies that are there, and these charts open up. Well, this is the order book. This is the buy and sell book. You could buy or sell, and these are the figures, these are the quantity. We'll get into the entire detailing of how these exchanges work. But for now, I think I'm just giving you a brief introduction about the exchanges. So any coin you want to locate, you could just search here. We could do Bitcoin. So you could do BTC. It's going to give you BTC / BUSD / DAI / INR / USDC, all of these things / INR. Now, right now you're depositing Indian rupees, so you could just do it with /INR. Now, what's BUSD, TUSD, USDC? I'll explain you all. It's slightly, we're gonna get technical on it, but right now you could just buy it from your INR and you could just start trading, and any coin that you want, say Ethereum, it's right there. So all of these, you can buy Ethereum with your INR again here. So, and the chart opens up of the Ethereum. Now this is the Ethereum chart, and this is a 4-hour chart. I'll explain you how the chart works, but for now you could just start with this, just start trading and just start investing. I hope this is useful to you, this adds value to you. So this is what centralized exchanges. Now coming to the other part of decentralized. So now coming on to decentralized exchanges, you could just Google MetaMask. Well, just download the MetaMask, and I've already downloaded it. I've already done it. We'll be putting the links into all the groups. You can click it from there. Just remember one thing, whenever you log in into a decentralized app, they're going to give you a password. It's not, it's an unusual password. It's going to be 12 letters. It's going to be 15 letters. It's going to be those many letters. But one thing to really remember here is that you need to write those letters. If those letters are lost, nobody can open that account for you. It's like that, the bank locker keys are lost. There's nothing that can be done after that. So you really need to pen down those letters. So once you have it, save it in one of your probably safe wallets. Just make 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of it, as many as you want to be on a safer side. That's how you start with decentralized. They all are going to give you a password. So save those password, and they're not going to ask you for KYC or anything. You just log into it and start trading. So once you've logged in, now how to trade in a decentralized app, I'm going to make a special video for that, because that is slightly technical, and I'll explain you how that's done and how the gas fees is, how they cut the gas fees, how the transaction fees cut, or how do you find the coins. We're going to be doing that, but for now, just log in into all these accounts, make your accounts, and we're going to start trading from the next episode. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I'm enjoying with you guys, and please do like, share, subscribe, share it with as many people as you can. Do comment below. Let us know if there is anything that you require or you need to know. We'll look into it and we'll try to provide you with the best information possible. So do comment and let us know how you are liking it. So let us know. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.